PA person, anything that we asked her to do in athletics, she stepped up. She has a great love for Norwood High School, and all of the students that attend school here. So we'd like to congratulate Anne Marie on her retirement and recognize her tonight. For those of you that don't know, Anne Marie is as close as you can get to having an assistant athletic director. If I couldn't be there, Anne Marie was always there. Next, I'd like to recognize Booster Club President Paul Forrest, as well as members Michelle Sue and Ann Venditti. Just kind of collectively recognize them together because they'll be kind of stepping down from their positions on the Booster Club, and the three of them have done so much work over the years. Paul has been the president of the Booster Club for the past 9 school years. You know, the nights at the concession stands, the weekends setting up, coordinating the turkey trot, setting up the pizza and refreshments for the awards nights, doing all of those things for the community, for the student athletes. Volunteering and helping your community is such a special thing, and they've done such a great job. So I wanted to recognize Paul before he speaks as well. If Michelle and Ann are here, they can come down as well. Thank you.
Good evening. So thanks, John. Anne Marie, best of luck with your retirement. I know you've been talking about it for a few years now, so you're getting free. Certainly thanks to Ann Venditti and Michelle Sue. Been really helpful over the past couple of years in organizing a lot with the concessions and certainly setting up for the sports banquet. So thank you very much for your help. I will say, on Class Day, the seniors the Boosters Club will award 10 $500 scholarships. 5 will be for females, 5 will be for males. We won't say who the winners are, but we know who the winners are, so congratulations in advance. We won't be there to award them, but congratulations. Seniors, best of luck. Hopefully your days and weeks and years as you move past Norwood High School will be fruitful and beneficial and most importantly fun. Best of luck for whatever you choose for your path, and always remember to come back to Norwood High School. Moving forward, Allison Baranowski, did I get it right? All right. She is taking over as the president for the Boosters Club. So happy to have Allison. Maybe just stand up so everybody can see who you are. And Allison has several kids that are coming up to Norwood High, so I'll spend the next year helping to transition. I'll also be taking over as the treasurer for the Boosters Club. The current treasurer his son just graduated from college, so we always look for help. I know Allison's already working to bring some new folks and new blood into the organization. Sure will be successful, but it's been a great time spending my days and years here at Norwood High School. Look forward to continuing to help just in a different setting, but hopefully everybody has a nice summer, and congratulations to all the award winners and tournament teams that are going to compete in the next coming days. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Next, we have a special group of student athletes to recognize. Each of these students has participated in a sport at Norwood High School for either 11 or 12 seasons while attending Norwood High School. So we call it the 3-Sport Athlete Award. This year we have 7 recipients, if they could come. up as their name is called. TJ Wyman, Ted Caparata, Connor Curran, Anthony Kavanaugh, Zach Badger, Catherine Pritchard, and Eve O'Rourke. Our next recognition will be for our letter jacket award winners. If you would please stand when your name is called, and you will receive your jacket at the end of the program. Please meet with myself and Ms. Bustler to receive your jacket. Grace Chow, Michael Brennan, Abigail Curran, Soraya Ali, Isabella Allen, Jack Wafer, Griffin Kelly, Kyra Walsh, James Galvin, Grace O'Rourke, Bridget Kidd, Kylie Letourneau, Mike DeJour, Anthony Riccardi, Braden Evans, Brody Pacquiao, Zach Joseph, James Norton, Nathan Boynton, Chris Grenham, Liam Mannarin, and Micah Papadopoulos. Congratulations. Okay, next up we have our highlight video produced by NCM.
Lackey hits it hard.
That's it.
Base
That's
hit.
the ball game,
Everybody's going to
folks.
touch the bases. And there's a win. Lackey, this kid is for a sophomore.
Yep.
This kid's
That's all you
special.
needed was some contact.
Wow. What a game.
Norwood walks
Wow.
off Zavarian 4-3 here.
thanks again to Ron and Jack and everyone at NCM for that great video. Next up, we'll have our coaches' speeches and awards recognitions. First up will be girls spring track and field with head coach Alana Keating.
Hello everybody, thank you for coming tonight to support and celebrate our athletic programs. Thank you to the rest of the coaching staff, Amy, Brandon, Amanda, Jeff, and Matt, and thank you to boosters, John, Mildred, and Marie, and Samina for all your help and support this season. I also want to thank the whole team for a successful and fun season. 56 girls were on the team this year, which is the most we've had in a long time, and hopefully that number keeps growing. We had 5 girls qualify for the very competitive Division III championship meet, who are Soraya Ellie, Natalie Martin, Karen Gorman, Joy Robinson, and Catherine Gorman. The biggest moment for our team happened at Divisionals on Saturday when our 4x800 relay team broke a 31-year-old school record. They finished in 6th place overall with a time of 10:11. The relay team consisted of Catherine Cronin, Joy Robinson, Karen Gorman, and Natalie Martin, 2 of those girls which are 9th graders. Very impressive. They worked so hard to accomplish this goal. We knew they were a special group, and we could not be more proud of them. We had a very young team with some strong 9th graders, so we're very excited to see how the next few years go. Now for the award winners. We chose 3 Coaches Awards this year. Coach Award number 1 goes to Jordan Robinson. Jordan is the definition of a team player. She really helped the team out and did a variety of events that we needed people to compete in. Jordan did high jump, 100 hurdles, and 400 hurdles. For those that know track, they know that the 400 hurdles is one of the hardest events to compete in, but she stepped up to the plate and volunteered to do it for the team. She is an amazing mentor, and a lot of our younger athletes looked up to her. Jordan's a vocal leader and will often step up to lead warm-ups and help teach the newer athletes everything about hurdles. Jordan will be greatly missed next year as she goes off to do big things in college. Thank you for all your hard work over the last few years. Jordan Robinson. I don't think she's here. Alright, Coach's Award 2 goes to Catherine Cronin, who is here. Catherine's a fighter, and this season we saw a competitive side to her come up. I can see how much she wanted to improve her mid-distance times and how much of a competitor she is. You can see the frustration in her face when finishing range she knew she could have done better at. That passion side to her showed the coaches how much she cares about this sport, and she takes it very seriously. This competitive edge helped her do great things this season. Catherine is a friend to everyone on the team and is always there to help her teammates. She is capable of doing any event for the team, whether it be 200, 400, 800, or beyond. She was a big part of our strong 4x4 and 4x8 relay teams. Catherine qualified in 800 for the Division III championship meet and was a vital part of the record-breaking 4x800 team. We're so proud of you, Catherine. And finally, the final award goes to Natalie Martin. It's hard to put into words how amazing an athlete Natalie is. We haven't seen her run like her here at NHS in a while. She had a tough winter season not being able to compete due to injuries. She did everything right and prioritized recovery for months. She was determined to come back stronger than ever this season. Natalie was named a CDL All-Star this season against a very strong distance league. Natalie qualified for the mile and 2 mile and was a part of the 4x4 and 4x8 relay team. The rest of her recovery clearly paid off because she had some unbelievable achievements this season. She PR'd in every event she ran in at Divisionals. Natalie ran 5:17 mile, placing 9th overall at the meet, and ran 11:46 2 mile, placing 10th overall in the Division III meet. She also ran the fastest leg in the 4x800 relay race. Natalie puts her heart and soul into the sport, and I know she'll make a college team very happy one day. I'm glad she's only a junior because we have some more records to break next year. Final award goes to Natalie Martin. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Next will be boys track and field head coach Jeff Lozier.
All right, good evening. Thank you for coming out tonight. First, I'd like to thank the Boosters Club, Paul Forrest, and everyone affiliated with the Boosters, John Longley, and the athletic department for putting tonight's program together. Also, special congratulations to Anne-Marie on retirement. So, congrats. Okay. Want to thank the coaching staff, Alana, Amanda, Amy, Brandon, and Matt Kern. Also, special thanks goes to Kevin Gorman, who has supported the program over the course of the season, going back to the winter, and now continuing into the spring, so he has been a lot of help. Okay. So, despite our record, the team saw substantial growth, reflected in numerous personal bests, records, and individual awards over the course of the season. The team will have a young group of experienced members returning next year. As far as I'm concerned, we have laid a foundation for success in the future. Regards to our awards, receiving our first Coach's Award is sophomore Michael DeJoy. From the get-go, Mike built on the success he achieved from the winter season, continuing as one of the elite sprinters in the Tri-Valley League. At our league meet earlier this month, Mike finished 7th overall in the 100 meters and 3rd overall in the 200 meters. This major accomplishment for a sophomore competing against some of the best sprinters in our region. For his efforts, he qualified and competed in the Division III championship last week in both events. Additionally, Mike was unanimous TVL All-Star selection at our recent end-of-the-year league meeting. More importantly, Mike is an outstanding young man who understands the importance of putting the team ahead of his own interests and is a leader through and through. Mike is a special athlete and a special person. I know we'll see continued success with our track team in the future. So congratulations, Mike. The recipient of our second Coach's Award is senior Christian Dolan. This past spring, Christian continued his improvement in field events that began during our indoor winter season. In shot put as well as discus, Christian routinely scored personal bests in every meet, and as a result was one of our top point earners throughout the season. Christian continued his role as leader and mentor, helping other members of the team, throwing techniques, and showcasing his enthusiasm for his events. Christian is the ideal teammate and has been a great athlete to coach over the past couple of years. Always asking questions, always looking for ways to improve. Christian has been an exemplar for the rest of the team, so congratulations. Lastly, the recipient of our team's third Coach's Award is Connor Curry. Connor is an all-around athlete participating in several events, including the 200-meter, 4x1 relay, triple jump, and javelin. Connor was our top point earner this season, and notably placed 6th in the triple jump at the TBL League meet. Connor was a leader in field events, helping other members of the team with their jumping and, you guys all set over there? Thank you. Connor was a leader for helping members of the team with their jumping and throwing techniques. His leadership skills will be missed. Okay? It should be noted, too, that Connor and Christian will both be attending Bryant University next fall. Congratulations. Congratulations to Mike, Christian, and Connor for their accomplishments, and special thanks to the rest of the team for the season. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach. Next up will be boys tennis head coach John Churchill.
Good evening. I'd like to thank the Booster Club, John Longley, Mildred Baldonado, Trainer Despina, Andrew Bustler, and others who work behind the scenes to support the season for all of our teams. I'd also like to thank the girls tennis coach, Lisa Tucker, for doing such a good job with her team and for sharing court time and shed space so seamlessly. I'd like to thank all the people, especially parents, who supported us by coming out to watch us compete. and who have given up the time, efforts, and other resources to make the season possible and more meaningful. I'd like to offer congratulations to the teams and individuals who made tournament, and I'd like to recognize all the teams in Norwood for their efforts as we share a common bond of community and the opportunity to collectively represent our school. Brief overview of our season. I'm proud of this year's boys tennis team. We had some big breakthroughs this season, both individually and as a team. This year's team consisted of 9 returners from last year, and that was actually our highest number since the lost season in 2020. We accomplished 2 team wins after the last 2 seasons had ended without any team wins due to lack of experience, especially in the deeper positions. We were able to shed that burden early this season with back-to-back wins over Holliston and Ashland. Neither came easily. It felt good to overcome the battle in such tight positions, and it helped to bring us together as a team moving forward. We earned wins at every position. To win in positions of tennis, experience is essential, and our big step forward was in doubles, particularly. A couple years ago, we didn't win any doubles matches, and this year we won 5 of those. Some of them were pretty close, but it was a big step forward in terms of breaking through, and took a lot of work to get to that point. We had more wins at second singles with Juno Joe, and third singles with Joe DiPiero. Juno, just want to recognize, is a valiant competitor facing the second best player in every team. He had many close, hard-fought sets, even against players with winning records. He did a great job leading warm-ups and practice. He's closing in on being a force in the position. And also Joe is highly motivated and on the road to better things if he puts in the work. Aiden, Jack, Maheen, Trevor, Jason, and James all brought winning intensity to our doubles. I know we can have even better doubles results next year thanks to this year's team leadership, our motivated team mindset, and the commitment they've all shown in practice. All right, so for awards, we do it a little bit backwards to the track. MVP, he has been the best player at our school ever since he came to Norwood High as a freshman, when he was also voted TBL All-Star, and he's been an All-Star since. He continued to on the road to improvement, but this year there were some big jumps in the quality of his opponents, leading to him only winning 4 matches. However, he won multiple games over every player he faced, including 4 games in his second match against the TBL League MVP. He has strong efforts against Medfield, Westwood, and Norton to show that he's keeping pace with his rivals. With the right work in the offseason, he has the potential to be a dominant player next season. He already has 19 wins, all at #1 singles, and I'm sure that he'll continue with his success on the court. He's a great team player, inspiring his teammates at every opportunity, and he stands out for his sportsmanship, win or lose. MVP, Junior Partha Jamaladaka. All right. Second award is a coach's award. Came to Norwood High as a sophomore. He had no tennis or formal athletic experience before arriving at our school, but he liked badminton and he adopted the attitude that he wanted to try tennis, and he was willing to put in the work. Last year he progressed significantly. His serve was at times quite good, but he still made too many errors to be a regular starter for us. This year he has strength in all aspects of his game. It was a matter of getting enough practice to be his best in the pressure of competition. He broke through with 2 doubles wins with Trevor as a partner, and furthermore, he provided great leadership both off and on the court. He earned his status as captain by being fully reliable as a teammate and by giving his all on the court all season long. Senior, soon-to-be NHS grad, Maheen Hussain. And last award here, Coach's Award. For me, this individual represents one of the most meaningful successes of the boys tennis program at NHS. At the advice of his brother, one of my former students, Colin, he was nudged to try out tennis as a sophomore. This player had to be brave for the task ahead. To learn to compete in tennis was nothing like a smooth ride. Last year as a junior, he was a regular starter, making good progress with his game, despite tough competition from the other side of the net. Unfortunately, hit a rough patch personally, but he finished the season and gave the team the best he possibly could. This year, his commitment to the team was infallible. He was quickly confirmed as a captain and rose to our #3 best player for the entire season. He embraced his role as a team supporter, and he always strived to compete worthy of his position as captain. He won 2 doubles matches at won doubles with Jack as his partner, and his backhand was one of the strongest weapons on the team. He always gave every match his best. Headed to Mass this fall, senior soon-to-be NHS grad Aiden Sipton. Thanks to my team. Looking forward to next year. Let's go Mustangs.
Thanks, John. Next up will be girls tennis head coach Lisa Tucker.
Hello, my name is Lisa Tucker. I'm a girls tennis head coach. I would like to thank all the people that everybody else has thanked so far. Also like to thank the boys head coach for helping me figure out where everything was and occasionally sending that email that says you should probably get another case of balls. This year we had 2 wins. It may not seem like much, but when you break down our season, we had 15 individual matches won, 35 sets, and 409 games won. To me, that sounds like a lot. I think they did pretty well. One of my favorite matches was one where the team, our opponent, showed up, walked off the bus pretty smug, thinking they were going to win the match. However, it was pretty funny to watch the coach's face as she realized that they probably needed to work a little harder. Doesn't matter how that game turned out, but I was pretty proud of how much my team fought and did pretty well. I would like to acknowledge their persistence and determination, and it didn't go unnoticed by myself or any other coach. I would like to thank my seniors, Grace, Allegra, and Megan, for always showing up with a positive attitude to every match and practice, and their willingness to help their teammates and myself. MVP. This player continuously worked hard, never missing a practice or match. She is always willing to help and cheer on her teammates. She won 7 matches, totaling 14 sets and 127 games. This player received compliments from all of the other coaches about her skill and persistence, saying that player never gives up and she just keeps going. I couldn't agree more. I'm happy to say this year's MVP award goes to Riley Barnett. This year's Coaches Award goes to a player that has an incredibly positive attitude, bringing a positive vibe wherever she goes, no matter what the score at the end of her match was. Could always hear her responding with, "I think we did pretty well. We worked really hard, and I really think I need to work on this, and I'm going to try this next." She always responded well to positive feedback, and this player will be missed next year with her in her many disguises. I'm happy to say this year's Coaches Award goes to Grace Chow. This year's Unsung Hero Award goes to a player that's been very helpful to myself and the rest of the team throughout practices and matches. During matches, she was often making sure people knew where they were going, getting the water jugs, filling out the match book, and even giving play-by-play instructions to the new players. She was always had a positive attitude and willing to help, and I really appreciate her input and perspective. I wish her nothing but the best next year. This Unsung Hero Award goes to Megan Hobbs.
Thank you, Coach. Next up will be boys lacrosse, head coach John Lockhead.
So first off, I want to thank Mr. Longley for all his help and support this year. I also want to thank Despina for always being available. A number of guys needed her, so thank you, Despina. As for the season, we have a very new team this year. We were combined with Dedham last year, so we had a bunch of new players, big freshman class, also new coaches too. So it took us a little bit to get on the same page, and despite kind of the tough start to the season, the boys stuck with it. Worked hard every day in practice, and we just got better every day. We're definitely playing our best lacrosse by the end of the season. Big shout out to the seniors for being great leaders all year. We definitely don't get better without you guys. So you guys set the tone for how practices and games should be. So we're gonna miss all you guys next year, and also a big shout out to the freshmen too. They were forced to play a lot of minutes this year, and it's not easy going from 8th grade straight into varsity lacrosse, so they handled it very well. Excited to have those guys back the next few years, and just overall very proud of all the improvements this team made throughout the season. So for awards, I got 3 coaches awards. So first up is Liam Mannering. Liam was a senior midfielder for us this season. Great player, great playmaker, had a bunch of goals and assists. Unfortunately, he took a big hit at the end of the season. Had to miss the last few games, but he still showed up every day. Was still helping the coaches out, supporting the team. So just great kid, great player. Definitely deserves this. Well done, man. Next up, we got Ronan Ryan. Ronan was a senior captain for us this season. He was definitely one of the best offensive players we had. He led the team in goals throughout the season. Great leader, great kid. He just worked hard, gave 100%, practices, games, didn't matter. We're definitely going to miss his offensive production next season for sure. So well done, Ronan. Last up, we got Tommy Lynch. Tommy was also a senior captain. He was just a tremendous leader all year. Same with Ronan, practices, games, didn't matter, always gave 100%. And always made sure, everyone else was taking it seriously, giving everything they had. So he was a big part of why we were able to get better this season. On top of being a good leader, he's just a great player as well. He was an anchor on our defense, had, tons of big defensive plays for us, game in, game out. A few big hits as well. And we're definitely going to miss him next year. Well done, Tommy.
Thanks, Coach. Next up will be boys volleyball head coach Paul Niblet.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank John Longley in our athletic department for the support this season, and a special thank you to Anne Marie Bustler. She's done so much for our program and the school, and we thank her for that. I'd also like to thank Despina for keeping us healthy and on the field, or on the court. I'd also like to give a special thanks to my assistant, Courtney Beauregard. It's great when you find someone who goes above and beyond for your program, and Courtney did that, so thank you. Our season was one of improvement volleyball is such a game of momentum, and it took a little while for our team to understand that. We had a lot of newcomers this season, and going into break, our goal was to be stronger and get better, and we did that. We came right out of break and had a road win versus Milton, who actually is a tournament team. And then we went on the road, and this is such a fond memory, and it's something that makes athletics special. We went on with Coach Lodge and the girls lacrosse team, and we both came back with wins. And I can remember after those two games, the boys and girls singing on the bus, and it's just great to have those memories. We hit a tough part of our season where we played some really tough teams in Nipmuc, Medfield, and Dighton, who all tournament teams, some top 10 teams in D2. And I think it made us stronger because we finished the season winning 2 out of our last 3 and then playing a Braintree team tooth and nail right to the end, 2-point sets, 28-26, 26-24. It just shows improvement and good momentum going into next season. I'd like to thank our athletes for all their hard work. To all the parents, thank you for all your support. We wouldn't be here without that. And to the team, truly special. Seniors will miss you. You'll hold a special place in our heart. And now on to our awards. Some other accolades is we had 2 All-Stars, Sebastian Eugene and Kyrell Miller, and honorable mention, Xavier Watkins for our league. The first award we're giving out tonight is our Coaches Award. This award goes to an athlete who has demonstrated the true spirit of Mustang athletics. He displayed the highest level of sportsmanship, attitude, and effort, and commitment to our team. Micah Papadopoulos, thank you for pushing yourself and your teammates to be the best you can be. We will miss you next year. I don't think he's here, but good job. The next award we're giving out tonight goes to an athlete who is hard-driven and always pushing themselves to physically and mentally do better, to be the best player they can be on the court. He overcame a lot of hurdles this season, and his passion and drive and commitment to the sport never ceases to amaze us. He was also named First Team All-Star for our TBL League. Unsung Hero Award this year goes to Kyrell Miller. Our last award goes to our MVP for the 2024 season. With so many great young athletes on our team, it can be hard to pick just one. With that being said, this athlete has received this award, stood out to not only us, but other coaches this season. He would come and work as hard as he could. He constantly asked, not for the praise, but what he can do to get better. His skills and leadership goes unnoticed on and off the court. Sebastian Eugene, you were truly a rock on this team, and we cannot wait to see where you go in the future. Sebastian Eugene, MVP. In closing, I'd like to wish all the teams that made tourney good luck, and for our seniors, we wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Thanks, Coach. Next up will be girls lacrosse head coach Mike Lodge.
Don't start the clock yet. All right, Michaela, go ahead. All right, just want to start by thanking Mr. Longley. I've been here for 4 years, and it's been a great AD to work with. To NCM, as always, coverage is great. To Spina, the athletic trainer, and the Boosters for putting together this evening. Anne-Marie,
been great working with you for 4 years. Thank you, appreciate it. Congratulations to Coach N and Coach Locker. First year coaches, I thought you guys did great. Keep the programs going. So the girls are going to make fun of me, but Coach Nims and the volleyball team, I had this on my list as well. It was a great trip. To the boys volleyball team, coming home 2-0, baby. It was great. Good ride. You too, Anthony. Thank you to my coaching staff. Chrissy Pisa has been with me for 4 years. She does everything. Having a goalie coach on staff, that's our freshman goalie, Allie Mannering. It's a big bonus to have her here. This year we had a new addition. You all know her as a freshman English teacher, Ms. Bonest. On the field, she goes by Coach B. She was a huge asset this year and working in so many different ways, but the biggest part was our offense. Coordinating that offense, we really opened up a lot of things this year. So thank you. Season highlights. To start is the opening day win here against Hopkinton. Allie Mannering's first win in net, freshman Quinn Brown's first goal. The bench was going crazy after that one. Another one back in Hopkinton, a near perfect game on their senior night, and they generally bring us to town to whoop our ass, not this year. Allie Mannering recorded her 100th save in that game. Mackenzie Conley scored her first goal. Another big moment back here, actually in Norton, Joanne, our backup goalie, had 6 saves in the 4th quarter alone to seal the victory in Norton. Qualifying for the tournament 3 years in a row is huge. And then finally, the moment of the year is senior Katie Pritchard's picture-perfect goal versus Westwood. So this year we had 2 TVL All-Star honorable mentions in Sophia Venditti, Shay Larkey, and 2 All-Stars in Olivia Mountain and Olivia Lodge. So our first award goes to a player that came to us over as a freshman and has greatly improved over her 4 years. Coming in with basically no experience, she has a combination of size, speed, and intelligence that just needed a little something else. Something else was confidence. She showed up junior year aggressive and confident. She earned the most improved player that season. In senior year, she came back and started where she left off. She immediately became our leader on defense, a vocal player, constantly communicating with her teammates. She led the defense in ground balls and caused turnovers. She was an absolute weapon in transition, gliding by opponents with her long strides. She is a player that every coach would love to coach. She was named a TVL All-Star Honorable Mention this season, our first Coach's Award, Sophia Venditti. So when I took over this program, I kind of looked around and we had 2 building blocks, 2 freshmen, commonly referred to as the Olivias. Senior captains this year, 4-year starters, and helped to reshape this program. Olivia Mountain, I'm going to start with you. Olivia is a standout lacrosse player. Her work on the redefend is relentless. Her innate ability to get herself to the cage and finish is unmatched. She scored in her very first varsity game. In fact, it was the only goal that we scored that day. From that point on, she never stopped putting up points. In her 4 years, she's had back-to-back 40-plus goal seasons, a 2-time TVL All-Star Honorable Mention, and this year was named as a TVL All-Star. She scored 126 career goals and 157 career points. She will be going to Springfield College next year to continue her lacrosse career. Liv, it's been an absolute pleasure to coach you for the past 4 years. Our next Coach's Award, your captain, number 3, Olivia Mountain. Next up is our other captain, Olivia Lodge. another 4-year starter who has put up big-time numbers. Olivia has put in so much work in every offseason to improve her game. She possesses a high lacrosse IQ. She is a 3-time TBL All-Star. At this year's TBL coaches meeting, she was rated as the 6th best field player in the league, scoring 87 goals and having 30 assists. With that rating, she will be nominated for U.S. Lacrosse All-American and Eastern Mass Girls Lacrosse Coaches Association All-Star for the 2nd year in a row. She has back-to-back 100-point seasons. She finishes her career with 238 goals, 84 assists, and 322 points. She'll be going on next year to play lacrosse at the University of Akron. This year's MVP, captain number 18, Olivia Logic. Congratulations to all the teams that made the tournament, and good luck.
Thanks, Coach. Next up will be softball and head coach Caitlin Nodemeyer.
Good evening. My name is Caitlin Nodemeyer, and I want to start by thanking Mr. Longley, Despina, Mildred, and the boosters for all of your help and support. A special thank you to Anne-Marie Bussler for all of your help over the years, but also for this year for pinching in and being one of our assistant coaches whenever we needed you. Your knowledge of the game and your rapport with the team was immeasurable to me as a first-year coach. We thank you. Thank you to my assistant coach, Natalie Meta, for all of your help with the practices and games, and thank you for putting up with me and all of my talking. Thank you to our volunteer coach, Mr. Cordani. Your love of the game and your knowledge was beyond helpful to me. Thank you to our JV coach, Christy, for your flexibility and all of your help. We ended the season 10-8, earning a tournament berth and a play-in game on Friday versus Doherty Memorial in Worcester. Our record doesn't show the growth in games that every single member of this team exhibited throughout the season. We started in March and were in the gym more than we were outside at first. The girls only complained just a little bit. Each member of the team contributed to our success. We had home runs hit, triples, a two-hitter pitch, a shutout, and a game in Dedham where we had one inning where we scored 8 runs to come from behind and take the win. To my 2 seniors, Natalie and Madison, your legacy and impact on the Norwood softball program goes above and beyond the statistics and memories you leave behind. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me in my first year. I could not have picked 2 more well-rounded seniors and young women to be part of the tri-captains along with Pauline. Your leadership and softball IQ was evident in every inning, every play, and every at-bat. Thank you for making our softball program what it is today. Your passion for the game will be missed by all of your coaches and teammates. Madison, I'm also going to miss your weather skills, because without fail, every single time there was a forecast for rain, you would text me, no matter the time, asking if we would have practice. And she also looked out for her teammates, and anytime the weather was above 70 degrees, she wanted to make sure and see if we were going to end practice early because it was too hot down there. So thank you, Madison. But thank you thank you both for making us all better people and better teammates. I hope you both never stop loving the game. We love you and we wish you both so much happiness and success in college. This year, we had 2 players selected by the Tri-Valley League coaches as first-team All-Stars. We had junior shortstop Lizzie Helmar and senior first baseman Natalie Gare. Third baseman Maddie Collins was named an honorable mention. And now we have 3 award winners. This award goes to a player whose statistics at bat are really insane. 390 batting average and a 971 on-base percentage. But her play on the field rivals her offense. She was on the receiving end of every single play at first, and as the year went on, she only committed 1 error. She'll be missed more than she knows, but luckily we can still see her play next year when she goes to Mass Maritime. This year's Golden Glove Award goes to Natalie Gale. Our next award is Unsung Hero. This player's batting statistics were impressive. She batted an impressive .390 on the season, but her fielding was even more impressive. Playing third base in softball is no easy feat when you're literally about 15 feet away from home plate. Maddie Collins made almost every play that came her way, and every Tri-Valley coach we played commented on how great of a third baseman she is. This year's unsung hero is Maddie Collins. And finally, for this year's MVP, goes to our shortstop, Lizzie. She's the heart of our infield, and although she's quiet, she leads by example. And everyone around her looks up to her. Going into the tournament, she has an on-base percentage of .586 and a batting average of .466. She had 25 hits and has scored 27 runs as our leadoff hitter. She's been involved in over 80 plays at short and only committed 2 errors. And she'll tell you exactly when those 2 errors were, I'm sure, because she remembers them. This year's MVP is Lizzie Helmar. Thank you again to my 2 seniors for your ability to overcome and for your love of the game. We wish you much success, and good luck to the girls lacrosse and baseball teams in the tournament.
Thanks, Coach. Next up will be baseball and Assistant Coach Tom O'Leary.
I'd like to thank John and the Boosters for having us here this evening. The boys got me at 2:55 in the time here, so we'll keep it short. 12-8 season, started off strong. Big wins over Severny and Hopkinton early in the year. Pretty balanced Tri-Valley Large League, so it's going to make us strong and ready for the tournament coming Friday. We graduate 8 seniors. We got a nice nucleus coming back with the juniors and a strong sophomore class. Our 3 awards. First awards, we're going to go with the unsung hero. Stepped in this year as a first-year starter. Didn't really know where he was going to end up with us, and he ended up solidifying third base for us. Kind of the glue over there. Tied for the league team and runs of 14, big hits and just big plays. Doesn't say much, just kind of goes about his way, and nice kid to coach, Frankie Henry. UMass Amherst in the fall. Good luck. Next is going to be a co-MVP, Giacomo Serratori. You can stay there for a minute. Senior captain, Tri-Valley All-Star. Led our team in extra base hits. Goes 1,000 miles an hour. Left field the last couple of years. Pleasure to coach. Going to take us down, son Roger Williams. Congratulations. Come on, Giacomo. Last will be our other co-MVP, senior captain, Tri-Valley League All-Star as well. Did it all for us. Led the team in hits, RBIs, 4-1 on the mound. Pleasure to coach, great kid. Senior captain, Jerry Fry. Kind of summarizes it. We carried 20 to 25 guys. All pleasure to coach all of them. Good nucleus coming back next year. Wish all the tournament teams the best of luck. And if you're doing nothing Friday, come on down the ball at 6 o'clock, first pitch.
Okay, that concludes our program. If you received a letter jacket, please see us up front. And congratulations, everybody, and thank you for coming.